I waited a month and I was looking in the Facebook group and all these people are getting deals in. And I'm like, man, I am missing the boat here. I can't keep, making excuses. I'm not an excuse guy. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I came home one day. I think it was like on the March 15th or 14th. I came home and I got on the phone with you and Ryan and everybody's helped me through it. And I figured some stuff out. It took me, I'm not a computer guy. I don't know how to use Outlook and Excel and Word and all these things. And I figured it out and I sent out an email and within an hour or two, I got 3 replies. I got 4 the next day. And it just, I was like, I looked at my wife and I said, I'm sitting it was 10 o'clock at night and I'm looking at my phone like, oh my God, hon, look. Just people really interested in this. I said, it can't be this easy. And that's the God's honest truth. And she was like, wow. And I was excited. I was happy for myself, proud that I figured this stuff out. I know it wasn't for you guys. It probably not a lot, but for me, it was pretty cool that I figured it all out with a little bit of help from Ryan, with a lot of help from Ryan, But and then I just said, you know what? He's right. And then I was putting in 4 or 5 hours, and the rest. I mean, I'm getting deals after, they're in.
How many have you got in the last week? Because I just keep seeing your name coming from the notifications now.
Well, I think I've got 9 or 10 in, but some of them are multiple. Like I got one guy, he submitted 2, now he submitted another one yesterday. So there's probably 15 or 16, out of the 9, there's probably 15 or 16 in there. It blows my mind. And here's the crazy thing is, when we had a conversation, you said, Mickey, we're gonna focus on the real estate. And the light bulb went off in my head because it made total sense to me. I did real estate. I owned 60 rentals at one point, and we were always looking for the next deal, bam, bam, and for me, I had one banker that I went to for all the deals, which is a nice thing. And I'm like, God, how did I not think of this on my own before?
You don't have to be a salesperson to do this.
Yeah.
Literally, in fact, you're probably better off not being a salesperson, if I'm honest, because if you come with a clear mind, you've got no bad habits to fix.
Yeah.
Very often you find with many businesses, they don't want to give you the information. The successful guys in the business do not want to give you the information because they're scared you're going to become more successful than them.
Correct.
Here's the difference. They're completely opposite here. They want to give you everything. They give you everything. They want you to be successful. In 2 months, where I've come from it would take me probably years in a business to get that far. So where you are in your industry, business, whatever you're doing now, if you persevere at this, guaranteed you cannot fail. You cannot fail, because eventually, it might take you might do it in a week, it might take you a month, it might take you 2 months, it might take you 3 months. But if you keep talking to people, either your confidence, your wisdom and knowledge will get better, that you will bring them into your business, or you're just going to meet the right people. So you're going to get a bit of both along the way. But all the tools are there, guys. And so literally I followed every step with all the tools that are there. And at the end of the day, as I said earlier, if you don't talk to anybody, you're guaranteed failure. That's absolutely guaranteed.
Yeah.
But what you are guaranteed with this is, if you follow the guidelines, you will talk to people. And so somewhere along the line, you're going to become successful.
A lot of times you look at these infomercials and commercials and they just say, oh yeah, you so start making money today. You're loan broker. You can make money just like that overnight. And it's like, come on, man. I kept seeing these ads pop up, like on Phil Smith, I think, and he's associated with Shark Tank or something like that. But anyway, I kept seeing his ads. He was like, be a loan broker, start for $1 or something. You $1 for the first 3 days. So I actually did that for like the first 3 days, but I was kind of lost because they don't really give you much information. And they scheduled a consultation call for me. The guy called, I talked to him, but he really wasn't much help. To me, it really wasn't enough information, not enough communication. I watched your videos. I was like, I like this. I just wanted to learn more, so I just kept watching. A lot of times I look at the person, even though you don't really know a person, but I do like honesty and transparency, and I saw that with you. So I was like, okay.
How did you find the call with Gerald, the mindset coach?
He actually gave me his personal phone number, so it's not like it's just an office number or anything. So I can just text him or call him anytime. And it really gets your mind right, because sometimes, you know, things can get frustrating, especially just starting something new. And even, you know, even with the training, it tells you if you're not, you know, if you don't feel comfortable, you can just, you know, give the call over to your coach and he'll do it for you. You can listen in on it, and that's how you learn. So I really like that. And I love all, like you said, the steps are just great, the way it breaks down the tutorials. It's easy to understand. So I appreciate that.
So I'm an account executive with Ion Capital Solutions. I actually started back in March of 2020 this year, and it's probably been one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I'd been doing some loan brokering before this. The biggest difference I think that there is between doing it yourself and being with Ion Capital Solutions is it's a whole community. There's account executives like myself, and we're the ones that are on the backside getting these deals funded for you. Before I knew it, I had a pipeline that was pretty big. Before it was, you know, I had a few clients that were kind of interested, but then after that, after I started to do lead generation, I had like a $10 million pipeline that I was, you know, helping these clients get their deals funded, and had a whole team on the backside doing all the work for me. So, you know, really just had to get these clients in, get them interested, and get an application in, and, you know, the account side took it from there. The experience with Ion has been fantastic. It's been something that has allowed me to learn and grow. There's a lot of opportunity here, and if you treat it as such, if you come in, you show up every day, you do what you need to do, you'll get deals funded, you'll get a pipeline built, and you'll get deals funded. So I know I did. You can do the same, and we got a whole team on the backside to be able to help you succeed also. My name is Dave Lewis, and thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Staggs. I am a funding consultant with Ion Capital Solutions. I have over 20 years experience in the real estate industry. Due to an unexpected health situation, my husband and I had to make some life changes. We actually came upon Ion Capital Solutions, and we watched everything we could possibly find about them on YouTube. But with that being said, once we got into that, we were excited and interested, but we were still skeptical. We had our first phone conversation, and from that point forward, we feel like we've had a lot of support, people who understand, and they're there to guide you and help you succeed. We are able to reach out anytime we have a question to a variety of platforms to find answers to those questions, even without reaching out to a person directly, although we have many people that are in direct access with us that we can reach out to. Ion Capital Solutions actually provide you with a step-by-step program so you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Even if you aren't strong in things like IT or marketing and things like that, there's somebody there to walk you through the process to help you out in any way that you need. And the question's probably already been asked, but it doesn't matter. You can ask it again, and there's somebody there to help and guide you. So if loan brokering interests you and you are determined and disciplined and willing to work toward those goals and put forth the effort, then I think Ion Capital Solutions is the next step for you. They're there to help you move forward, to give you that roadmap to move from where you once were to where you want to be, as they've done for us.
My name is Brendan. I joined the affiliate program about 3 weeks ago. I had some experience in the past with small business lending. Then I came across one of these guys' videos, and I really liked what they had to offer. Gavin, Ryan, all the guys on the team, their approach is super ethical. Everybody's a great guy here. They're fun to talk to, and they really know their stuff with this. They've put a ton of work in on the back end, and it's clear. And then they have all the support there that helps you to grow as time goes on. I had great success within the first week or so, and I was able to pull in a commission of about $3,500 on the deal. I was very excited about that. You know, when I worked at the firm that I was working at, the commission split that they were getting wasn't anywhere close to what Ion gives as a commission split. So that might just right there give you the idea of like how much you can really make in this business. What's beautiful about it is there really is no cap to how well you can do in this business. It's been great. You know, I've been getting a lot of responses back and forth, and as weeks go on, I find that they're coming in even more and more. With Ion, they're going to put your interests first. They have all the tools available for you. So it's right there once you sign up. They make it all available to you. You can look at whatever you need. You can go over it multiple times. There's a bunch of video content as well as one-on-one training. So when you get signed up with your AE, they're always going to be there to help you out. I would call them any time of the day, and they're typically there. If they're not, they call you back within a few minutes and you have your answer, which is priceless to me, right? Because you're not just signing up for a program where, hey, they give you the tools and now you're on your own. You're signing up with a program that people are going to be there for you. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I think this is a great place to be. I love being a part of the team. Really cool people. They're ethical. They want to see everybody make money, and they breed success.
Hi, my name is Charlie Messer. I had been in the business, pretty much primarily the small business lending environment, for about a year and 4 or 5 months now. And then the pandemic hit. And I'll tell you, to say that I was in business would be a misnomer. I was lost. So since joining, I'll tell you, the day I joined and I got my passwords and everything and I looked through the material, man, if it ended there, that would have been fine. I'll tell you that. That's the value of what you get, from the library of, step-by-step instructions. The recipe and ingredients for succeeding in this business is there. If you're on the fence about this, you're wondering, why should I spend some money? Why should I spend my sweat equity and my actual equity? If this is a business you want to get into and you're serious about getting into it, Ion is the place to be. I've been nothing but pleased since joining some 58 days ago.
Hi, this is Julie. I'm a funding consultant with Ion Capital Solutions. I've been with them for about 2 months, and I've had a really good experience. My background is in customer service, sales, management, and some training. Always wanted to have my own business. Was researching this industry for about a year. Decided to set up a consultation. So far, I'm really happy that I did. The team has been a pure support. You're given all the training, all the information you need to know. You have your AE, account executive, to help you with any questions. You have your weekly meetings to keep you updated and accountable. So the support system is there. Right now I'm working on my knowledge, perfecting my skills, starting as many conversations as I can. There are a few deals in the pipeline I'm really excited about. If you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to invest in your future, become a financial broker, help businesses grow theirs, because they can't find funding from traditional banks, this is a great place to start. You are given all the tools you need to succeed, all the details and all the support. So Ion has been great for me.
In doing some research, I'd come across a few of the marketing gurus, probably one that you've come across. And I spoke with him personally a couple times. I was on the verge of joining, but I just didn't like how he was presenting it. He was talking about how much money you're going to make and how little work you have to do for it, and that's just not the way it works. It's hard work, but it can be done, and there's ways to, generate a lot of leads and make this business work. And I know it's a profitable business. It's a growth business, and it's a business I want to be in because it's a business where I can help people. Small business owners, real estate investors, people who need capital to achieve their dreams. And that's what Ion is.
My husband and I had to make some life changes, and we decided it no longer made sense to put 70 plus hours a weekend for someone else's gain. We attended a training program through a different company, and they promised everything under the sun but delivered very little. So we spent thousands of dollars to only leave confused and didn't know which way to really go. We were building that platform from the ground up and thought we were supposed to have a turnkey business when we left that training program, but we didn't. So for a fraction of the cost compared to what we had paid with the other company, we've got more substance and value. We have partners, if you will, or colleagues that work with us along the way.
The whole COVID thing, having this was a huge deal for me because specifically somebody that is in finance, because a lot of the jobs that I would be looking for are in Manhattan, are in New York City, And that's not something I wanted to do, especially right now with COVID. So this was a great opportunity for me to work from home. And who doesn't want to work from home, honestly? I get to make my coffee in the morning and hang out in my office, and that's really great. And I get to see my family all the time. And that was a huge deal for me, specifically because when I came out of college, I was aware of the fact that finance jobs were extremely, work heavy in terms of being away from the family. So this allows me to be able to interact with my family on a regular basis. And that's a huge value to me because, if I wanted to go into the city and I wanted to be an investment banker or a financial analyst at a firm, I could be working 120 hours, never seeing my family. You know what I mean? So that was a huge, huge thing for me. So this makes it all possible for me to stay at home, have the life that I choose to have. And
I like the program because I've looked at other programs similar to this one, but none of them teach you how to generate the leads. They tell you we're going to pay you a commission if you get a loan and this and that, but none of them are teaching you how to generate the leads, and that's what attracted me to this program.
It's definitely real. You just have to do it, and don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. Just do it now, because if you do it tomorrow, I'm one of those people. Man, if I do it tomorrow, I probably won't do it. So I do it now. Just go. That's good advice for anybody, really. Just go do it.
Becoming independent and changing your lifestyle is going to have a cost, going to have a weight, because if you're not struggling, you're not growing. But your alternative is going back to a life you didn't love.